In this video, I want to prevent you from making a massive Q4 mistake that I see people repeat year after year, and that is targeting or focusing on the wrong niches. Let me show you what I mean with an example. So I'm using the archive feature right here in Flying Research, which goes back in time and shows you what used to sell on Amazon Merch on that date that you've selected. So I've chosen the 10th of December 2024, which is usually peak sales for Amazon Merch shirts because it's peak Christmas shopping season and the shirts still deliver in time for Christmas. So I typically get my best sales on sort of the 9th, 10th or 11th of December. Now, if we look back at this date, you can see right here, there's a mixture of niches that appear. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Evergreen shirts that show up. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Christmas themed shirts that show up. What can we see if we look at the BSRs of these shirts? So you see the historic rank up here at the top. This is what the shirt had as a BSR on the 10th of December 2024, and these are all extremely low. Of course, these were the best sellers, so they would have had a good BSR. They're all sat around the 3,000 to 6,000 BSR mark, so they're all selling extremely well at the 10th last year. But what about the current BSR of these shirts? What can we see right here in terms of a pattern? So if we look at the Christmas shirts first, we can see that their current BSR down here is 200K, 300K, 600K, 400K, and I forgot this one, the white elephant gift is 500K. So they're all kind of in the range of 2 to 600K right now. What about the Evergreen shirts? And remember, these are all selling relatively the same during Christmas, but what about right now? So the Evergreen shirts are at 100K, 28K, 28K, 200K, that one's a little higher, 64K, and we've got 200K over here. So on average, those BSRs are a lot lower. We've got a bunch of sort of 30K-ish BSRs, and the highest ones are 200K. So massive difference right now for the Evergreen sellers compared to the Christmas themed ones. And this pattern does continue if we scroll down further. So for example, this cat selfie is now sat at a 33K BSR. The axolotl design also 36K BSR, whereas this Christmas themed one that was doing super well last year in Christmas is sat at 750,000 BSR. Now, this is not always true completely across the board. So you will have a few Evergreen shirts that now have a higher BSR like this one, 300,000. But on average, the Evergreen shirts right now in October are doing way, way better than the Christmas themed stuff. And this is just one example to illustrate a very important point about the niches that you should focus on if you want to have a good Q4. Because in my opinion, a good Q4 is not just about getting a lot of sales during November, December, or perhaps October for, say, Halloween. It's also about increasing your income for the next year. This has been true for me so many times where my Q4 sales help me massively increase my average royalties for the year to come. And that's what I want to happen for you. I don't just want you to have some really good sales days in October, November, December. I want you to have a stable income stream through your print-on-demand business. And in my opinion, if you put all of your energy or most of your energy into niches like Halloween, breast cancer awareness, Christmas themed stuff, you're not going to do that. It won't happen. And these examples I just showed you prove they just don't really sell that well. Even right now in like October, which is not too far away from Christmas, the Christmas themed shirts that did well last year aren't doing that well. They're selling like a handful of times per week. I can guarantee you they won't sell whatsoever in months like January or February. Whereas those Evergreen shirts you saw, they will continue selling. Now you might be saying, Philip, all of the Evergreen niches are saturated. There's no point of designing for them. I won't get any sales. But I will show you some examples of niches that I recommend designing for, or how to approach Evergreen niches in general if you want to really capitalize on Q4. But before we get into that, what is my approach? How do I personally upload shirts and how to choose niches. So I'm not saying that you shouldn't design for trends or seasonal events whatsoever. As you can see, they can get extremely good BSRs during the peak shopping seasons, but it shouldn't be a focus. So I run sort of a 90 to 10 approach when it comes to my portfolio, where 90% of it will be evergreen focused. The other 10% will be a mixture of trends that might have just appeared out of nowhere or just appeared over the past couple of weeks. If I see potential in them to kind of maintain some velocity and momentum, then I will throw up some designs and see what happens. Also, I do obviously create designs that are Christmas themed or Halloween themed, but I don't do that very often. I don't design many. They do sell for me, but that's just kind of a couple of months leading up to the event. So what I would typically do for Christmas or Halloween is I take my existing niches or existing designs that are selling and try and give them a Halloween spin or a Christmas spin by doing simple things like just adding a Christmas hat onto the graphic. If the graphic has been working well for me inside of an evergreen niche, that's a very valid strategy. It's also taking current trending styles or current trending phrases and turning them into a Christmas themed or Halloween themed version. That's something that's working extremely well for so many people and has been for many, many years. But this is just 10% of what I do. 90% is fully focusing on evergreen niches. So let me show you some examples right here. So the first niche that I've got is geese, or goose is what you want to type in. And this animal has just become extremely popular in 2025. Don't ask me why, but if you look at the age of most of these listings right here, that top sellers and Amazon merch, most of them are below 1 year old, which means the goose is just really popular right now. For some reason, year after year, this kind of changes on Amazon where animals become more or less popular. And right now it's definitely the goose. So this is the kind of niches that you want to be in. And don't just throw up, just another shirt that says "got too silly" with a goose behind bars. I think that's probably been done a million times. Try and be creative, and there is a lot of room to be creative because, as you can see, there's people mixing this with all sorts of other niches and hobbies, and this is where the real power comes in with print on demand. So we've got a serious goose right here that's working out. Then we've got a cross niche with cowboys on the right as well, or cowgirls perhaps. Someone's mixed silly goose with teachers on the left. So think of other popular niches and ways to kind of angle your design to target those niches and those target customers that like geese, but that are a teacher or a nurse, or that like bodybuilding, or that like fishing, whatever it is. Try and mix this really popular animal with another popular hobby or occupation. I also really like uploading to location-based niches. In this example, I've got Alaska right here. I've been getting some sales in this niche, even though I don't really have many designs up there. And it's not the highest demand niche. As you can see, a bunch of these are sat around the 400K mark right here, but it's still a niche that doesn't have the highest competition, where you can easily get sales and see some spikes during seasonal events or shopping seasons like Christmas. The nice thing is there is endless choice right here. So you could do different states, you could do different cities or popular travel destinations, you could do regional pride, national pride, so you could do themed designs around someone's nationality. There is so many options and they can all do very, very well. So location-based stuff, definitely really good. One thing that's been very popular in 2025 is this kind of design style with four stripes or 4 brush strokes that go down right here. That's something that's been popularized this year. So that's a good approach if you want to try out some of those location-based niches. Those are some design styles I've uploaded myself. Another type of niche that I would recommend testing out is faith or religion, or generally things that people get very passionate about that are maybe not necessarily a hobby or an animal, right? So in this case, I've typed in Jesus and you can see there is a ton of listings with extremely strong BSRs. I personally get quite a lot of sales myself in this niche, and I've just recently uploaded a new batch of designs to the Christianity niche and started to get sales. And if you think about it, when people buy gifts, such as Christmas gifts to people, they usually want to give them something that's related to one of their passions or something that they're really, really passionate about. And this is a good example. And it's not just about Christianity. It could be any religion or any topic that people are very passionate about. So don't underestimate these kinds of niches. They can be and are really strong, as you can see. And of course, again, the nice thing is they are evergreen. So if you get some of these designs to sell when it's easier to sell them in November, December, Black Friday, you will see a lot of new designs and new listings selling, then the chance of them selling throughout the next year are quite good. So this one right here, really good, very evergreen, very high potential. Another one, capybaras, have been super popular this year. Don't ask me why, but they just have. It is a competitive niche, don't get me wrong, just like the Christianity niche, they're competitive, but that doesn't mean you can't get sales. There's still a lot of potential out there. You just have to try and be a little bit more creative than copying the best seller. And one way to do that, in case you're wondering, is utilizing new design styles that you see trending. So the Van Gogh style is an example that, again, in 2025 has been extremely popular. Now, it has sold before that. It was already selling in 2024, but this year it's really become mainstream. So if you want to try and enter some of the more competitive niches like capybaras, try it with a new design style. And it's not just Van Gogh, there's so many new ones. For example, we also had the drip style getting very popular, and this was 2025. I didn't see any of these designs doing well in the year before, and it's mostly baseball that you see selling, and this new trend right here, 6-7. But besides that, there is other niches that work with the drip style. We've got basketball right here with kind of a golden drip. I've sold some shirts with that style myself, not for basketball specifically, but just for other trending phrases and niches. And you can apply this and just test it out with other stuff as well. It is something that's popular right now, probably amongst kids. Here we've got a football or a soccer ball, for example. Here someone's mixed it with breast cancer awareness, which is also a good idea for your kind of 10% of targeting seasonal events. Try mix existing trending design styles with that seasonal event. That usually provides kind of a new and unique angle into a competitive niche. And another thing to watch out for are these kinds of trends that stay. It's a little bit hard to describe, but these are kind of in between trending niche and evergreen niche, where the core F trend, or these kind of crow and rooster designs, they started selling well months ago. So you can see published since is kind of around 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, and they're still super, super strong. Now, obviously it was easier to get sales in this when the niche was brand new, but that's not to say that there's no potential left. You can still cross niche this with so many different topics besides, just throwing up another rooster or crow design. These are selling so well, 7,000, 7,000, 11,000, 29,000 BSR at the top, and there's a lot of new badges as well. So this is the kind of niche that's also interesting, not just this specific niche, but in general. Look at trends that don't just die off after a week or two because they've gone out of the news cycle. Look at trends that have evergreen potential, like this one right here. Usually they are kind of funny memes or adult humor or kids humor. Those kind of topics sometimes stay around for a long time and turn into an evergreen niche. I can still see this selling next year. Maybe there'll be some new design styles applied to it or a bit of a new spin, but generally I think this niche will kind of become a new evergreen strong seller on Amazon merch and not just disappear after Q4. So good example of what to do. You just have to be a little bit creative, think of ways to cross niche, or just apply a new design style to it. Like here we've got the floral one, here we've got the American flag themed one. Maybe you can do a Van Gogh version, like I just said, or a drip version. I don't know. Sometimes you have to test this. You can't know for sure that it's going to work, but there's a lot of different ways to approach this besides just copying bestsellers. Now, if you want to be able to compete in these niches, you have to be using AI art generators. There's no way around them these days, and there's a lot of things that can go wrong whilst using them. There's also so many different tools and workflows out there. So if you're confused about AI art or you haven't dove into it yet, check out this video right here. It's my AI t-shirt masterclass that walks you through every single thing that you need to know and shows you the best tools and resources to not just create amazing t-shirts, but also crush it this Q4 and moving forward.